flex. Got my foot on your neck, nigga. You know I apply pressure. I'ma get my respect. Cause if not, I apply pressure. Got the gas in the jar, nigga. Shop with me, I supply pressure. Bitch, I'm in it like Curt Hennig. Try to test, that's when I flex.
Hey, Curt Hennig fans, hello and welcome to another episode of Curt Hennig. Oh, sorry. Nobody beats Curt Hennig, nobody. Almost reverted back there. Just a little slip of the tongue. I hope you guys had a great week. I have just been super busy with changes coming to Black Magic Talk. My co-host has a lot of irons in the fire, so he has decided to step away for the time being. He is writing a book, so please make sure that you are sending Matt Collins all the love and admiration he deserves. Can't wait to hear about this book. Can't wait to read it. So good luck to you, Matt, and best wishes. And I hope you excel in the future. I know you're going to be a big hit with that book. So anyway, today on our perfect podcast, we are going to watch along to Curt's match with Scott Colton, who was a jobber. I don't think the match is very long, so we are going to watch again two or three matches. The first one I kind of want to get into because it is Hogan and Piper, and this is 97. So this would be before Curt actually would come into WCW, because Curt would come in 97, but at the end of June. So it was like right before that period that he would come in. And again, if you have ever seen any interviews with Curt, he always said, there could have been plans to go back and wrestle for Vince, but unfortunately, or fortunately, Eric Bischoff came to Curt with the meeting with Eric Bischoff. He did have his dad with him, so Curt and his dad. And honestly, I mean, I'm very close to my dad, so I would definitely, want my dad's opinion. So kudos to Curt for taking his dad. Because his dad wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to get, messed over or, passed over for in the WCW, and rightfully so. His dad wanted to make sure that Curt was getting the deal he needed in his contract. Kudos. Kudos. Definitely, I'd be like, Dad, I think you should come along with me. Definitely. Good move. But anyway, the meeting with Eric Bischoff happened, and then he never ended up going back and wrestling for Vince until 2002. So I think that this match, I like Roddy Piper because he was just out there and crazy. I don't know if I was much for Piper's wrestling as much as I was his commentary. You talk about someone who could make you laugh on commentary. And Curt was the same way. Curt was definitely the same way. Curt always made me laugh when he would commentate because he would just say these off the wall things, kind of like, I wonder if he got that from, Roddy Piper. So it's very interesting that I always thought Piper was out there anyway. And I love the movie They Live. So because I love that one line about the bubble gum. Definitely a good line. And I thought, he had that written for him. And Piper says, no, I actually wrote that down and delivered the line. And that's how it got into the script. And I was like, oh, geez, okay. So anyway, Piper's character was so out there, and he would just say the funniest things. I thought, if you watch when he first starts commentating, it was after WrestleMania 6, I believe. SummerSlam 1990 is when he first came to that table, and him and Vince McMahon and him and Gorilla were awesome together. I'm not taking anything away from Jesse Ventura. He was good too. He was like that good heel character. But Piper just, he was wacky. And that's okay. That just, honestly, I thought his character, was good. And like I said, wasn't much for the wrestling, because I didn't really see a lot of wrestling when I was young. And I started watching SummerSlam 1990 because literally that's where I saw Curt and Carrie. But I mean, Piper always made me laugh. So, all right, let's get into it. First match we're going to watch is Hogan and Piper at Super Brawl in 1997. I would be turning 11 years old in April of 97. So, as a 10-year-old, I saw the vignette in WCW, the vignette where Piper went to Alcatraz and stayed supposedly stayed a week in Alcatraz. I went, I wonder if he has some good ghost stories for us, right? Because I mean, Alcatraz, let's face it, for those uh, ghost buffs, we know it's all haunted, right? Because it was a jail at one point. So there has been rumors of hauntings at Alcatraz. So I wonder if when they were filming that vignette, if they ran into any encounters with the supernatural. Um, I've just heard so many stories that Alcatraz is so incredibly haunted. But when he said that, I was just like, at the time, I was only 10. I wasn't really into. I mean, I sort of was into the supernatural, um, but I mean, I until I was in high school, I wouldn't want to become like a ghost hunter or anything until I got into high school and I saw this one ghost documentary and I was hooked from there. So I just wonder sometimes, like when he was in Alcatraz or when they were filming that vignette of him in Alcatraz, if he ever saw anything suspicious or had any encounters. Um, you know what would really be cool? I wish they would have done this. If Piper had gone to Eastern State Penitentiary here in Philly, um, here in PA, I should say, but in Philly, um, just to see if he could see any. If they had done like a vignette at Eastern State instead of Alcatraz, it would have been cool. Like if we could ask him, "Hey, Roddy, did you see or hear anything suspicious that you couldn't explain? While you were at Eastern State or Alcatraz in this point?" But it definitely blew my mind when he said when I saw the vignette for Alcatraz. I started watching WCW because my mom's boyfriend started watching it, and he really didn't like Hogan. My mom's boyfriend didn't like Hogan, and this was after the turn when he turned on the fans and became the NWO, and they became the NWO. Um, I often wondered what would have happened if because Hogan's, real American gimmick was kind of dwindling anyway. So it was kind of like it made sense to make the move. But I guess my mom's boyfriend thought it was real anyway. But yeah, Hogan turned and this would be after. So um yeah. Let me go ahead, share my screen a while. Okay. And remember to follow this history of the pro wrestling around the world. He is great with matches and stuff. So, I mean, he just posts like match after match after match. I can't tell you how great it is to see all these cool matches. So, for those on YouTube, you will not hear the entrance music, just to let you guys know, because it is copyrighted. WCW was bought out by WWE. So, WWE does have that copyrighted. But for everyone on Rumble, you will get to see the entire video. Just you guys on YouTube will only hear the audio, but you'll only hear the match. Okay, so here we go.
Hall and Nash are still in the ring as we speak. Kevin Nash, and I want to say something, and this is by no means taking up for the NWO, but that was a superhuman move, trying to get the Giant down with the power bomb.
I couldn't believe it. You know how much the Giant weighs. You know exactly how much that man weighs. He's well over 450 pounds. And for a man to pick up a weight like that and drive him like he did to the mat is a tribute to Kevin Nash's ability, his strength, and his size. His size had a lot to do with that. I've never seen a move like that in my life.
What you said too, Brain. Once they got him, he got back on his feet. We're talking about the Giant.
And they actually showed the crowd.
Things started to change.
Yep. They had to keep him down. They dropped the ball this time themselves. They dropped the ball.
Well, as great as this night has been on many levels, and it is exciting and as wonderful of matches that we have seen on many different levels.
I don't think Piper cares who's around the ring. He'll be.
I tell you what, spitting on the kilt is nothing to compare to what happened in front of young Colt in the ring in Memphis, Tennessee, at the hands of this man who calls himself a world champion, Hollywood Hogan.
He's a warrior.
Piper's like a wild animal. Look at this.
Well, he's been caged out there in Alcatraz. Of course, he's like a wild animal.
Look, he's mumbling something. I wonder if it's Gaelic.
Well, of course it is.
No.
Remember,
They
Probably
said-
French
I talked to somebody
Canadian
that
because he was
around
Canadian. He was
Alcatraz there,
from
and they said they'd heard
Canada.
reports from the security that was there that he never slept. He just talked. He talked to himself for 7 days.
Well, there's steady in his eyes and there's thunder in his heart. I guarantee you, one last shot. He's going to throw one last shot in this industry, and he's going to throw it tonight, right here.
bell sounds, and Hogan is walking away.
Hogan knows what he's doing.
Of course he does. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not advocating that Hogan is doing the right thing, but by golly, it's a smart thing.
Keeps Piper's hands off you.
That's right.
Well, he'd have to stay away from him for 7 days just to get him calmed down.
What does that smell? Is that Piper?
Oh, man.
Hasn't he shaved or bathed? And
I think Hogan's scared to death.
he is.
Here he comes.
Dead man walking.
There he is.
There it goes.
You knew this was going to happen. It wasn't going to stay into the ring.
This is for the title.
Here you go, baby.
This is for Piper. This is the big one for Piper.
Oh!
The same thing that happened in Memphis, Tennessee. He's going to injure Hulk Hogan. He went to the eyes.
Hit him there again. That's two of them.
He went down low to San Jose with that one. And he's not finished yet. He is out to injure, to maim, to seek revenge on one man.
Biting.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Hogan, you people are witnessing the fight of Hogan's life right now. Hogan is in the fight of his life.
Yep.
I bet you think twice now about stabbing him in front of his kid. Crawl home, you miserable coward.
Yeah, he's had wrestling matches before, but never fights for his life. And he's in one now, Brain. You're exactly right. Piper.
And I think the same can be said for Piper. This is the fight of his life.
Yes, it
And
is.
You're
this
right.
is it right here. I believe this is a total commitment tonight to walk out of here either the winner or completely out of the industry.
Piper realizes what's at stake as much as realizing how much he's fighting for.
Get away from me, tells Vincent and DiBiase. He's all mine.
Piper, as much as anyone else, Brain, wants to be the world heavyweight champion. Think of the many men, the great athletes throughout the years since 1905 who have held that belt.
Oh, Piper caught one.
So Piper brings it back.
Yeah,
in the
he
ring.
caught one,
didn't
all
do
right.
it. He hit him in a low blow, and Piper sucked it up and is gouging once again.
Ew.
This man is going on nerves right now. This man is totally insane right now.
That's what I
Roddy
said.
Piper could care less about Hulk Hogan.
His character was.
Hey, that's some more NWO. Don't come out here.
No, not IRS.
All of them, baby.
Yeah, Hogan's trying to get him.
Oh, for heaven's sake, that was
Webster's down,
Wall
Vincent
Street.
is down. DiBiase pacing out there. Hogan is lost right now.
Yeah,
He needs help.
They send in Wall Street. Remember, they send in Wall Street. He gets in the ring. We've got a disqualification.
You don't know, NWA. Oh, WCW, look, they let it go. Look at this.
Wow.
What a night. What a match.
Oh.
And Piper, forget about ringing.
Oh, hello.
His ears will ring until sometime next Thursday.
There'll be no one there to answer.
To the eyes goes Piper again. To the midsection. Piper doing exactly what he knows. Fighting.
That's it.
This is Rowdy Piper at his best.
That's all he knows.
Yeah. This is the night for him right here.
Inside goes Hogan. Piper stalking Hulk Hogan. That's what this has been. This has been a stalking match.
Stalk. And every time he'll stalk him and get him right, he'll nail him with something.
Piper knows he can take him. Piper's got enough confidence. He knows he can take Hogan.
Hogan across the top.
Have a nice ride.
Oh, look out! Look coming in. I think it's all going to come out tonight.
And Sting's got the ball back.
I think maybe you're right. Maybe tonight we will find out whose side they're on.
Savage is walking on.
Sting stops him.
He stopped him. Let him go.
Yeah, let him go. Let him fight you.
Let him go.
I love Dusty in this too.
Here he goes.
This is what we need. This is what we need. Someone doing something to Hogan's people.
And they are going blow by blow. They are staggering each other right there. They're reaching down and getting it all now.
Piper has established here. I'll make it. Savage has established himself at ringside.
We caught him.
Sting has stayed in the background.
Feel your hand, will you? Wow.
The fans are shouting, "We want Sting."
Thousands and thousands of people here at the Cup House chanting, "We want Sting." There's got to be millions and millions around the world watching this on pay-per-view. I want Piper. I want Piper to take this big mouth Hogan and show the world what I've said for years, that he can be beaten. He's a piece of scum.
Well, now let's
Hogan's turned this thing around now.
Yeah, he really has.
From the emotion that we've seen at the start of this, Hogan has turned it around now and got Piper wheeling.
Sting is leaving.
He's leaving.
Now he tried to stop Savage, but Savage just kept going to the ring. Savage looking at Piper. I think Piper saw Savage that time.
Savage still at ringside.
I'll tell you what.
Savage is still at ringside.
Yeah, Savage is at ringside. Hogan has now taken over this portion of this match, my friend.
The last time Savage was this close to Hollywood Hulk Hogan was Slim Jim's Halloween Havoc back in October.
Don't forget what Piper's been through. Emotionally and physically. Hogan's had time to think. Hogan's had time to rest. He's had time to prepare himself. This man here, this maniac, Rowdy Piper, 7 days and 7 nights of torture so he could get his hands on that man there.
Only if he saw a demon or something at Alcatraz.
As the Macho Man.
These guys have spent so much
Oh,
energy,
he's
guys.
biting him back. Come on,
So
guys.
much
No biting.
emotions. Up to this point right here, it's just right here. It's a match for survival. I mean, really, who will survive this whipping?
You know, and I think a lot of times when you have so much emotion riding on this type of match, it takes a lot out of you in a short span. Piper, you got to think of where he's been for 7 days.
Yeah.
You know, he is just riding on raw emotion right now.
Got him up in the bear hug.
Savage watches on.
Piper's taking a lot of punishment, but I guarantee you.
What is Savage thinking? What is he doing?
What's going through Sting's mind also, I'd like to know.
We saw Savage at Nitro back in Chicago when he said, "I've been blackballed. I'm trying to get into the sport and Bischoff won't let me in." But since that time, he's been very evasive. Much like Sting, very mysterious.
One
But
more
now
time, the crowd calls Piper back. One more time, the roar to step back. Piper is getting it from the crowd.
You got to reach down now and see what he's made of. Do it for your son. Do it for your family, Piper. Come on. Get inside of yourself. Be a man.
It might be
a
over.
man.
1, 2. No, the shoulder gets up for a 2 count, and Hogan was going for the win.
That was
the first
barely,
attempted
you
pin
know.
we've seen? I think so.
First one, yeah.
In this world title match.
That time at The Rock had to take its toll on the man. Had to.
1 count again.
I doubt
He-
it.
he-
Like I said, unless he saw
Hogan's
some
almost
kind
like
of
a bear
evil.
hug, but he's got the shoulders down.
Yeah.
You know,
Go ahead.
Sting left. Will he come back? Will he come back to get Savage? Have we seen the last of Sting? So many questions on such a big
Well,
match.
there you go.
Piper's fighting again. The Piper that we know, the fighter that we know.
In situations like this, all you can do is really whatever energy you got, try to get up, try to get out of the situation you're in, and get your breath and start dealing.
That's right. Start breathing. Get those lungs opened up. Get the cobwebs out of your head and realize who you're in there with and what you have to do.
Oh,
Miss.
Piper summons all his energy up, and Piper once again, he has not attempted a pin here tonight.
He's still got fight left in him. There's no doubt about that.
You better believe it.
He is pounding, gouging again.
Once again, low blow. But anything goes here. I'm telling you.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Savage.
Saber!
Slipper hold.
That's how he beat Hogan the last time.
As Hogan pulls right in front of the
You got to get him back in the middle now. Keep away from that rope.
right in front of the Macho Man.
Sit down with him, Piper.
Savage.
Take him down, yes.
Savage, who has been seen with Sting for weeks together. Out now by himself, watching on right in front of him.
I smell a championship change. I smell a new champion here.
I don't remember when Hogan actually pinned Piper.
Come on, ref.
I know he
check the
did.
arm. He's out.
He's got him.
Savage watches on again.
He's got him.
He's
One
got him,
more.
Dusty. He's got him,
This
Dusty.
is it.
Unbelievable. Yes.
We've got a new champion.
I am shocked.
Piper is beat.
Unbelievable.
Hollywood Hogan, two straight times. There's your winner. Rowdy Piper.
Emotions are spent.
Wait.
What is this?
Savage.
Savage helped Hogan. That's
What
how
is
you knew he was
Savage?
going
What
to
is
the
What's going on in the
NWO.
ring is what I want to know.
What is Savage got in his pocket?
Savage is putting something
He
in
put
Hogan's
something in
hand.
Hogan's hand.
He's put something. What is this match over or not?
What happened here?
I thought it was over. What the hell's going on? What, dude?
Now what happened? Now Savage, what?
Okay, so he did win
He's
cleanly,
kicking
but
the nuts that he
technically
gave
it
him.
was clean, but it wasn't.
Whatever you
Right.
call it.
Where does Sting fit into this now?
Okay,
What happened here?
the
I
referee
don't know.
apparently restarted the match, and I can only wonder if it was because maybe Hogan was underneath the ropes,
Yeah, that could be a point.
and he had to break the hold. Savage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this
Oh,
match
this is making me
is
sick.
still
Look at
the
this.
WCW Heavyweight Champion of the World,
Unbelievable.
Hollywood.
Yeah, they turned Savage.
Who's going to stop us
Have
now?
a good night, everybody.
Okay. All right. So the next one we have here is Midnight Express with Jim Cornette and Mr. Wrestling and Magnum TA. So cool. I really like Jim Cornette. I like listening to his podcast. So whenever we get a chance to, see a match with Jim Cornette in it, I'm going to try to, be a part of that. So we will watch this. And then we'll go right into Curt's match and we'll call it a day. Here we go.
As I look among you tonight, I see plenty of cowgirls, more cows than girls. And I want to introduce to you now the greatest tag team you have ever had the privilege of seeing. Loverboy Dennis and beautiful Bobby, the Midnight Express. This match quarterback, no disqualification. The team that loses agrees to stand still and take 5 lashes each with a belt.
Wow.
TA and 2 lose. That's 5 lashes each. Now the Midnight Express loses. That's 5 lashes for each and 5 lashes for Jimmy Cornette.
Oh, man. That means Jim Cornette's got to get lashes, too. Wow, that's funny. No, he had nothing to do with it, Jim. It's all right, Jim. Hopefully they win, so don't worry about it, right? I like that. Oh my God.
Will it be the Midnight Express, our wrestling food back in PA? I want to clearly understood all of you gentlemen signed the contract. You agreed to the conditions in the contract. The losing team will stand in the middle of the ring and take their 5 lashes.
Wow.
Mr. Eaton? Mr.
There's
Eaton?
got to be a
Mr.
loophole.
Barnett, you signed the contract. If your team loses, they'll take 5 lashes each, and you'll remove your coat and take 5 lashes also.
Wow.
Referee?
Wow. There's no getting out of that, Jim. Sorry. Oh, jeez. A lot of people wonder what would have happened if Magnum TA hadn't have had his car crashed. Because after that, he couldn't wrestle anymore or wrestle much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Don't those ropes seem a little loose? Wow. Gonna turn it down a little bit. There we go. Oh, remember, no disqualification, so we can throw him over the top rope. It's not no DQ. Interesting. No DQ. I think they forgot that. Totally forgot that, I think. Ooh. Hiya, one for you. Oh no. Jim Cornette over there going like this with his head. Like rubbing his head. Getting a little nervous there, Jim Cornette. Remember, the loser of this match has to get 5 lashes, and that includes everybody. So that could be Bobby Eaton, that could be, Stan Lane. I think, isn't that Stan Lane? Sorry. And then Jim Cornette too. Now, Magnum TA and Mr. Wrestling, they're only 2 people. They don't have a manager. So I think it's Stan Lane. I'm not sure. Oh no, chair, no disqualification. A chair, no disqualification. And out of the ring. Hey, you wanted no disqualification, and so you have it. No disqualification. And I just realized there's no commentators. So I wonder if this was like a house show. For those who are listening to audio, unfortunately, you guys are only going to hear my voice over the recording. So there's no timeouts. This ain't football. Now they're asking for a timeout. You can't have a timeout. It's wrestling. Ten minutes. Now he's got a headlock there. Another headlock. Tags in Magnum TA for those who are listening to the audio. Oi! Oh, a 2 count. Front face lock. And Jim Cornette is interfering. He's distracting the referee. No DQ. Why do you have to distract the referee? It's a no DQ. Did you forget the rules already? Oh, run. Run, run, run. Mr. Wrestling came over and was like trying to beat up the heels there. Remember, everything is a no DQ, dudes. You don't have to hide behind the referee's back. I think Jim said it was to drive the fans nuts to do this stuff behind the ref's back, even though it was a no DQ. Oh. He was trying to scratch his back for him. Hiya. A cover. 1. Come on, ref. 1, 2. A 2 count. Ref was a little out of position there. Magnum TA's in a world of hurt. Remember, it's no DQ, so you can choke him. And he can't break the count. It's no disqualification. Whoop. Again, can't disqualify him. No DQ. Setting his opponent up now. And down goes Magnum TA. Cornette has a mustache. Cornette, when did you have a mustache? Jim, when did you have a mustache? I forgot to see what year this was. Magnum TA trying to power on back and fight back. Makes the tag to Bobby Eaton. Oh. Boom. Ouch goes the arm. Into the turnbuckle. And now a chicken wing. Looks like it. Arm bar to the back. Magnum TA is trying to do a Hulk up or a comeback. Tag to his partner. We're keeping TA on. And now they're making those quick tags. Here comes Bobby Eaton again. Quick tags, quick tags. It always seems like the heels did that stuff, you know? The heels always did those quick tags. Well, come on, Magnum. Magnum trying to come back. Crowd getting him into it. Oh, Bobby Eaton right to the gut. PA's coming back. Tag to Mr. Wrestling. And Mr. Wrestling is going after both men. Where does he get the energy from? Back body drop. Mr. Wrestling is on fire. And a kick to Bobby Eaton. Magnum TA back in it. But the referee is distracted by TA. Oh, no disqualification. Bobby Eaton, the elbow drop. And the other two are on 2. Oh, 3. Mr. Wrestling had his foot taken off the rope. By Jim Cornette. There's no replays in wrestling. Midnight Express. Jim pulled his, I don't know if Rumble people, you saw it, where Jim kind of went like that to Mr. Wrestling's foot. Moved it off the ropes, and that's how the 1, 2, 3.
Do not throw anything inside the Fan Union Coliseum. Do not throw anything inside the Fan Union Coliseum.
The fact that they had to say that is kind of disturbing. What were they throwing? Drinks? Oh boy. Taking his lashes like a man. Sets him up now. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's 2. This is Magnum TA getting his 5 lashes. Three. Four. Jim Cornette's going to do the last one. They really are milking this. 5. Now I guess it's Mr. Wrestling's turn. He steps up to the plate, so to speak. We knew they were going to do this, you know. 1. No pain. 2. No pain. 3. No pain. more. No pain. And 5. No pain. All right. I think that's all we need to see. Okay. So for next time, we have more matches to watch. And again, that went a little long. So, I'm going to take a 5-minute break and come right back with you. And we will watch Curt's match. See you in 5. And we're back, guys. Everything's looking good. I'm going to go ahead and let you know that for those who are listening to the audio, Primetime Wrestling, Season 5, Episode 26, it's June 26, 1989. We're 1 minute and 30 seconds in. 131. So 1 minute and 31 seconds. I'm going to hit play now.
He always spoke well of you, Brian. He always spoke well of you.
Yeah, I heard what he said out here.
Even though you continued to insult him all the time. Just because your man Ravishing Rick is on the program today, you think you can come in here and do whatever you please? You don't even know what the program is, do you?
Prime
don't have
time.
a clue. The name of the program is Prime Time. Didn't do any homework whatsoever.
I'm the host. That's all I need to know.
Don't even know what the feature match is.
Roll it. We'll see.
We're not ready to roll it, folks. Jim the Anvil Neidhart against the Hammer Valentine. That's the feature.
I knew that.
Yeah, you do that.
Are you going to behave?
Am I going to behave? It's not a question of whether I behave or not.
You're going to treat me with dignity and respect?
Let's go to ringside right now and take a
Hello.
look at Mr. Perfect.
Roll it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Mr. Perfect is looking sexy.
Look at perfection right there. And that name, Mr. Perfect, as time goes by, certainly applies to this man.
I love the singlet.
Certainly does, but
I really love
seen
it.
a more hyper case of super confidence in anybody. There's no doubt. Scott Colton is a fine-looking specimen, but confidence of that man, Mr. Perfect, it just oozes out of him.
It does indeed. And Scott Colton, I'm looking forward so much to this match because Scott Colton has been saying just how he's going to deal with Mr. Perfect. He's been telling everybody, well, now is his chance. Let's see what he does.
Well, many athletes have done that.
Yes.
And Mr. Perfect continues to plug right along. Great go behind and showing his quickness. And I really think that this man,
I think he pissed Kurt off
Mr.
right there
Perfect, is certainly
because
moving
he didn't
right
go
up
down
the
when he was
ladder.
supposed
He's been in the
to.
World Wrestling Federation for quite a while now. But moving right up the ladder towards the top.
Maybe
and
not
he
pissed
is
him off, but like
a
annoyed
worthy
him.
contender to the heavyweight championship.
Yes, look at Mr. Perfect here. He's already given Scott Colton a little taste of pain. And now Colton, look at this beautiful move by Mr. Perfect as he swiveled around on that left arm and shoulder. Look at the speed too. Scott Colton, now I wonder if he's beginning to revise his thoughts.
The man who is a logical contender not only for that, but also the Intercontinental Championship. He is championship material. There is no doubt about it. And he loves to certainly humiliate his opponents.
I love
maybe
that.
He heard about Scott Colton's boast prior to the match.
Well, he did indeed, and that's what he was saying to him. Now, come on, do what you said you were going to do to me. And I'm afraid poor old Scott Colton has got no chance of doing that.
Not at all. Right to the midsection, head first.
Time for a perfect flex.
Mentioned the perfect flex already to Scott Colton. He's going to try to make short work of Scott Colton. And there's the perfect flex.
1, 2, 3.
Is that. Of course, the blues is there. Let's get the official word.
Here's your winner, Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, that was a quick little match for you. I know that was really quick, but I do like that one because, like I said, Scott Colton didn't go down when I guess Curt had wanted him to, because Curt usually does this kind of like spin thing and then slaps him on the back. So it didn't look like Scott Colton did that right, or maybe he botched it or something. It just didn't look right. So Curt probably got a little annoyed with him and then started doing like stretch moves on him. Yeah, when it comes to that kind of stuff, guys, I kind of have to chuckle because I mean, if you're gonna botch stuff, don't. Especially when you have a professional in the ring like Curt. So, I mean, everyone knows what I think of that match. It was perfect. So that is the end of our episode. Again, these episodes keep getting, larger and larger, but yet they're so easy to do. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Now everybody is going to hear shameless plugs, even if you're on Rumble. If you are on YouTube, you will hear shameless plugs and then just a little plug for the AI song that I have at the end. Again, which still makes me cry because, it does. It still kind of hurts that we don't have Curt here today, because I think Curt would have a lot to say about modern wrestling. But anyway, everyone's going to hear shameless plugs now. And again, YouTube, you guys are going to hear the AI outro, just spiel, and then the outro song. Rumble, you guys will also hear the AI song that I created with AI about Curt. So I hope everyone has a great week, and we'll see you back here next weekend with another match from Curt Hennig. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great week. And remember, everyone, nobody beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, this is where we're going to do some shameless plugs here. So the first shameless plug, if you could please go over to my other show, which is Black Magic Talk. I will put the links in all the description fields. If you could just kind of browse it, if you are not only a wrestling fan, but you like Wicca or paganism, and you'd like to learn more about it. We just did some recent episodes. So if you'd like to hop over there, just click the link in the description field. If you would like to give to the Black Magic Talk Patreon, that link will be in the description field. And again, if you would like to have a tarot reading on the show, you can DM me on X. My link for that X will be in the description field. If you would like to do one off the show, you can also just DM me and I will give you my rate. My co-host is Matt Collins. He can also give you a tarot reading on the show or off the show. If it's on the show, all you would have to do is become a Patreon supporter for $5 a month. You get all kinds of perks. And again, we can let you know when you can come on the show. And if you'd like to do it off the show, Matt can definitely give you his rating for doing tarot. The next shameless plug I would like to do is, of course, Pro Wrestling Talk will always be on Saturday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It is scheduled to change, but Angel and I will let you know on the Wrestling X. So if you would like to DM us at any time, me and Angel, my link will be in the description field for my Wrestling X, and that is for Pro Wrestling Talk and also for this podcast. Curt Hennig was the best, changed my mind. If you would like to give to the Patreon, I have for Curt Hennig was the best, changed my mind. Again, you can go and look in the description field. It should be there. I have $1, $3, $5, and $10. The other show is just $1, $5, and $10. I'm sorry, it's $3, $5, and $10, I think. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check. But if you could give, thank you in advance. If you'd like to ask any questions for Pro Wrestling or Black Magic Talk, you are free to direct message me on X, or Angel, my host for Pro Wrestling Talk. Again, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Saturday, unless it is scheduled to change, but we will definitely let you know beforehand. So, of course, this show, I'm going to do a shameless plug for this show. Again, $1, $3, $5, and $10 you can contribute on Patreon. If you would like to give on Cashapp, I will take donations on Cashapp, but direct message me on X if you would like to do that, and I will give you my handle. So if you have any questions like about the show or any technical questions, you can always direct message me on my X, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. The next shameless plug I would like to do is for Hardlands Media, Kit Cabello, someone I call a good friend of mine. Please check him out. He is Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central, and that would be 10 p.m. Eastern. So 9 a.m. Central, he is Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday, depending on when you can catch him in a good mood for a Saturday brunch. If he does do Saturday brunch, I usually am sleeping or at work, so but check him out. He's really good on politics, and I have the pleasure of calling him friend. Some more shameless plugs. If you could also subscribe to Angel in the Afternoon, he does a great job on politics as well, and that's Angel in the Afternoon, and he's usually on 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. That is also scheduled to change. If you have any questions about it, he'll usually let you know. And he will definitely, you can direct message him if you need to get a hold of him. The last one is Deconstructing. His name is Dave. I really recommend him too. He has a little podcast on YouTube. All you'd have to look up is Deconstructing Topics, and he does some really good stuff. I really recommend you guys check him out. Subscribe to everybody I just said here, and check them out. And remember, everyone, nobody beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody. Hey, Curt Hennig fans, just want to let you know that the ending outro song is AI generated. Again, it is AI generated. Thank you all for listening. And remember, everyone, no one beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody.
He walked into the ring, a legend set to soar. In the flashing lights you could hear the crowd roar. With a twinkle in his eye, a swagger in his stride, Curt Hennig, he was more than a star in their eyes. From the farms of Minnesota to the wrestling hall, he stood undefeated through it all. A father, a friend, a hero we'd see, perfect in the memories for you and me. He was Mr. Perfect, never missing a beat. With every match, he rise to his feet. Though he's gone now, a hero we'd see, perfect in the memories for you and me. In the quiet of the evening, stars shining bright, you'd hear tales of his glory long into the night. With a grip like of ice and a smile that gleamed, he lived every moment like out of a dream. His days in the sun and the nights in the cold, stories of Curt never grow old. Remember the laughter, battles hard fought, perfectly missed, but never forgot. He was Mr. Perfect, never missing a beat. With every match, he rise to his feet. Though he's gone now, a hero we'd see, perfect in the memories for you and me. He was Mr. Perfect, never missing a beat. With every match, he rise to his feet. Though he's gone now, his legend's still strong. Here's to Curt Hennig, where he belongs.